Dropping this Friday, August 19th, Jordan Brand is releasing the Air Jordan 13 in the French blue colorway. Now guys, I know Jordans have been sitting, pretty much every single one that's come out over the past month has been sitting on the Nike sneakers app. None of them have been selling out. It's been taking really long time for them to, go out of stock. They're sitting on there for hours upon hours, sometimes days, sometimes even a week or two. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about this release a little bit. We're gonna talk about if this sneaker is gonna sell out or if it's gonna brick. And then towards the end of the video, we're gonna talk about some resale predictions and if it's worth buying the Air Jordan 13 French blue. Now guys, you probably heard it a million times already that the sneaker market has crashed. And we're seeing in this country, in the United States, record highs as far as inflation goes. Our dollar today isn't worth as much as it was like a year or two ago. We used to be able to go out and spend, I don't know guys, $200 every week, every other week, maybe even once a month on a new pair of Jordans, over the past few years. And now, because we're spending more on gas, we're spending more on food, we're spending more on the necessities that we need in our everyday life, a lot of people are definitely being more picky as far as what they're spending their money on because, guys, let's just be honest. I mean, it's getting really, really tough out there. Now, things will probably bounce back over time, but we're seeing a lot of sneakers, especially Air Jordan Retros, that are coming out that are sitting for an extended period of time, whether it's just a day or maybe a few days or a week or 2 weeks. The Jordan 5 Concord, that is still available on the Nike sneakers app. Right now, you can go buy it. It's pretty much almost every size is available for that. The Jordan 14 Gingers that just came out, that sneaker set is still available, and a lot of the lower sizes like 8 to 11 are available at the time of this recording. But just because the sneaker market is down, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. I mean, if you have money, you can definitely get sneakers in your collection a lot easier now than you were, let's say 2 years ago, or if you missed out on sneakers in the past and just because of the way everything was just selling out super quick and everything was just reselling for so much, you can circle back and pick up a sneaker that you might have missed out on and probably get a way better deal on it today than you would have 18 months ago. Now, there is some people that will blame Jordan Brand for inflating the prices $10 from the $190 to the $200 that we're paying right now, or sometimes $210. Now, I'm sure that factors in, especially if you buy 5 or 10 pairs of sneakers a year. You might not be able to buy as many pairs today as you were, in 2020 and 2021. But I don't think overall its scale, the $10, $20 price increase for some sneakers is really affecting it that much, because if people are really hyped up on it, they're not going to really mind spending an extra 10 or 20 bucks to pick up a sneaker that they really, really want. Now, when it comes to the Air Jordan 13 silhouette, it is a popular model. People that love Air Jordan 13s, they love them. They try to cop them all and stuff like that. But it's not an Air Jordan 1. It's not an Air Jordan 4. It's not an Air Jordan 11. It's not one of those silhouettes that everybody loves at scale. It's like a take it or leave it thing. And for, a lot of people, especially like myself, it's colorway dependent on if I'm going to be picking up an Air Jordan 13. Now, if you look back probably to December of 2021, they had the Air Jordan 13 Obsidian that came out, and I think that that's the closest as far as the colorway goes to this French blue, even though it's obviously different and stuff like that. And right now, that sneaker, the Jordan 13 Obsidian, it's not really doing that well as far as the resale market goes. So this one right here, when people look at the French blue and they look at that one, you know what I mean? They're going to choose not to pick it up, just for their personal collection, just because it has no hype. No one's hyping this sneaker up. There's really not that much attention on it. And people are probably looking forward to the fall whenever, the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found comes out, whenever the Jordan 11 Cherries come out, the Travis Scott Phantoms and things like that. Especially with the holidays just coming around the corner, you know what I mean? People are choosing to be way more picky about the sneakers that they're picking up in this day and age than they were, let's say 2 years ago when we were dealing with COVID and everybody was sitting at home. So is the Air Jordan 13 French blue gonna brick, or is it gonna sell out? Guys, before I answer that question, if you guys could do me a huge favor and please hit that like button for me. It does go a long way to put my videos out in front of more people and really does help the channel to grow. And if you're new here and this is your first time visiting, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss any of the content that I drop. Now, as far as the sneaker bricking or sell out, to be honest with you guys, I do think that this one is going to continue to sit, much like a lot of the retros that we've seen come out over the past couple of months. I don't think that this sneaker is going to sell out quick at all. I do think that the sneaker will eventually sell out because it is a nice colorway. Now, for the collection, for the personal, if you want this for the toe, this is a really nice sneaker, especially the way that it looks. It's going to match a lot of outfits really, really well. The French blue is a really nice shade of blue, and with the hits of gray and white on this sneaker, it's a little bit reminiscent of like the the Flint 13, but not really. I mean, people that like the Obsidians or, you know, like the Jordan 13 Flints will probably be interested in picking this sneaker up. Or especially people that really like 13s and pretty much try to cop them all, definitely are going to get this into their collection, and it's going to be an easy cop. Now, for those of my viewers out there that are interested in doing sneaker flips, picking sneakers up, you know, in order to flip them, maybe hold them for a little bit, I'm going to tell you guys like this. Right now, before the release, it's really averaging around like $10 over retail as far as like StockX, GOAT, eBay, and places like that, which is actually not a bad price if you want to pick it up and you're interested in holding it for a little while. Personally, I would probably shy away from this, but what you're going to want to do if you do want to flip it is you're going to want to hold it, if you're interested in holding it, till you get to around like that 10% profit range, which is probably going to take a while. I think the cap as far as resale predictions go for this sneaker will probably tap out around like that $250 range long term. So if you hold it for like a year, year and a half, 2 years, it's going to be a long haul for this one. But if you have money to burn and you're not going to be hurting yourself as far as just having your money tied up for a long period of time, you could invest in this sneaker and it'll probably net you a return. So I would probably if you're able to, hold this for at least a year, year and a half, see where the market is. But guys, just like a little note, like a little bit of information for you guys, even if you like invest in stocks or something like that, you go to a bank and talk to an investment guy, at best, those people can give you, an average return of around 8 to 10% on your money, which is considered great, by the way. So when it comes to sneakers, you want to kind of gauge the market to see if you can net a 10% return in X amount of time. You know what I mean? So if you go invest, let's say $10,000, at a bank, as far as stocks and stuff like that go, and every year you can get a 9% return, that's considered incredible. So the same thing's gonna go with sneakers. You know what I mean? If you're able to net a return of around 8 to 10% on a particular shoe, then by all means, you should invest in this one. Personally, I would probably not put my money into this one right here, but there probably is some money to be made here, especially because you'll be able to pick them up for retail or maybe even under retail as the time goes on. But guys, I want to know what you think about the Air Jordan 13 in the French blue colorway. Is this a must cop for you? Is this a pass? Are these dope or are these trash? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Guys, I would like to thank you all for your time. Thank you so much for stopping over here to check out yet another one of my videos. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Guys, if you could please, if you haven't already done so, please hit that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel and you like sneaker content, I produce a lot of videos. I give you sneaker reviews, hold and sell kind of things. If the sneaker's gonna sell out, brick, pretty much everything as far as sneakers go, I, touch on it on my videos. I give you information as far as restocks go. So definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of the videos that I drop. And until next video, peace.